Has the once untouchable Martian finally crash-landed in the Bronx? Is Jasson Dominguez's catastrophic defense forcing Brian Cashman's hand, pushing a former crown jewel onto the trade block in a desperate bid for a World Series title? Yankees fans, the future of Jasson Dominguez, once the untouchable jewel of the New York Yankees crown, is hanging by a thread. A devastating, ultra-recent analysis published today, November 28, 2025, by Alexander Wilson, exposes a harsh reality Brian Cashman faces. The Martian may have played his last game in pinstripes, with the Yankees flirting with the return of Cody Bellinger or preparing the money truck for Kyle Tucker. Dominguez has transformed from a potential savior into a dispensable asset. The reason for this dramatic shift isn't his bat, but rather his catastrophic defensive performance. The article bluntly labels his defense a nightmare that turns routine fly balls into doubles and shatters the confidence of our pitchers. For a team relentlessly pursuing a World Series in 2026, the patience for mental errors and defensive liabilities has officially run out. This is a cold, hard business decision, driven by the urgency of a championship window. The statistic that could seal Dominguez's fate is brutal. A staggering -10 out above average OAA and -7 offensive runs saved DRS in just 793 innings. The text describes this not merely as a bad season, but as a defensive catastrophe. The diagnosis is clear. The problems aren't physical. Dominguez possesses elite speed and strength. The issues are rooted in mental lapses and poor reads. In an outfield that demands perfection alongside Aaron Judge, having a liability patrolling left field is simply unacceptable. Every miscue, every miscatch, every extra base given up directly impacts our pitching staff and, ultimately, our ability to win crucial games. Wilson's analysis offers a stark, undeniable truth. When you're chasing a World Series, you cannot afford to have a liability catching fly balls. The good offensively does not justify the defensive headaches. The New York Yankees need elite production or elite prevention. Dominguez currently provides neither. This isn't about potential anymore. It's about present performance and immediate need to win. The Yankees are past the point of developing players at the major league level if it compromises their championship aspirations. Dominguez's situation becomes even stickier when we look at the farm system. Spencer Jones, a towering 6'7" outfielder, is rapidly ascending. The article describes Jones as offering the type of athleticism and center field power that Dominguez was supposed to bring. Jones is preparing to kick down the door to the majors in 2026. If Jones is a future in center field and Judge is locked into right, the space for Dominguez simply vanishes, allowing him to rot on the bench as a fourth outfielder would not only stun his development, but also destroy his trade value. The Yankees cannot afford to let a valuable asset depreciate. The strategic conclusion for Cashman is clear. Sell now. Dominguez still carries the aura and mystique of a top prospect. Rebuilding teams like the White Sox, Marlins, or even the Giants would be happy to trade a controllable starting pitcher for the chance to develop the Martian without the intense pressure of the Bronx spotlight. This is Cashman's last trump card, a chance to leverage Dominguez's remaining prospect shine into immediate help. In a speculative trade scenario, if the Yankees sign either Bellinger or Tucker, Dominguez becomes a perfect currency to acquire a much-needed number 2 or number 3 starter for the rotation, someone like Garrett Crochet or a healthy Jesus Luzardo. Cashman needs to be cold and calculated. Keeping Dominguez as a luxury platoon bat is a waste of resources and a missed opportunity to address a critical need in the pitching staff. The time for sentimentality is over. The time for winning is now. The Jasson Dominguez era may end before it truly begins. His nightmare defense and the rapid ascent of Spencer Jones have created the perfect storm for a trade. If the Yankees want to win in 2026, they may have to sacrifice the dream of the Martian to secure the veteran reliability and defensive prowess needed to catch the ball and bring a championship back to the Bronx.